What is going on, everybody? It's me again. It's HorrorFan34, and this is the second time I had to film this because this camera setup is kind of tricky because I'm laying it on like this I don't really know how to explain, but I'm trying to like lean the camera on something, but it like keeps like tilting to the side when I'm talking, and I got so aggravated with that first take, so I just stopped the video. So if I do happen to run into camera problems, if it keeps tilting or things like that, just please stick with me. I'm not going to do this for a third take, but getting on to the point of this video, but welcome to, I guess, episode 2 of this Blu-ray unboxing series of videos that I promised I would do for you guys. So for the first episode of this series, I unboxed the Scream Factory Blu-ray of Manhunter. And a lot of people really did enjoy that video. I got quite a few commenters and a lot of likes on that one. So thank you guys very much for the feedback on that. So I figured I'd do another one for you guys. And I feel like I'm going to be filming a lot of videos from this way because a lot of people seem to like it when I do it this way. So I'm going to stick with this format. So for episode 2 of the Blu-ray unboxing series, I figured I'd do an Arrow video release this time because I said in the first video that I did of this series, I said that I was going to do Arrow video or Umbrella Entertainment Scream Factory or a couple DVDs here and there if it's like a special edition kind of DVD, like a special DVD kind of like sort of packaging. So I figured for this one I'd do an Arrow video. So let me just get the camera up this way so you guys can get a better view of it. But it's going to be on Alice, Sweet Alice, the Arrow video release Blu-ray that I got at Monster Mania about a year ago. So I hope you guys enjoy my unboxing of this. Now, before I get onto the unboxing of this, this is a film that I've talked about quite a few times before on the channel. I reviewed this when I did my 31 Days of Horror challenge this past October. I've shown it in quite a few top 5s, challenges and things like that. So it's a film that I've talked about a few times before in the past. And for the longest time, this film was out of print for the longest time on DVD because the DVD of this was really valuable and out of print. And I surprisingly enough, quite a while back at a shopping mall at an FYE, I found they had this used on DVD for about 15 bucks because usually with FYE items, if they find something out of print, they usually go for 15 bucks, which granted, it's much better than paying, say, 80 bucks on Amazon for it. So, hey, it's a much better deal. So I was actually thinking about getting the DVD at some point, but Arrow Video came out with a re-release of it on Blu-ray. And I figured, forget the DVD, I'm just going to get the Blu-ray from Arrow Video. And wonderful job on this release as well. And I know they released a Blu-ray of this, I think overseas somewhere. I don't remember where in what country they released this on Blu-ray. But the US finally got a Arrow Video Blu-ray release. So now this thing is not as valuable as it was anymore because you can get the Arrow Video Blu-ray. But it's a film I've talked about quite a few times before. It's a really good 70s horror film. If you really like those mystery horror films where there's a lot of tension, a lot of really good atmosphere, a lot of slow build-up, this is one that you have to check out. It's a must-watch. Basically, the idea is that you have Brooke Shields in her first movie. Brooke Shields and her sister Alice, who's kind of like a weird girl, acts really strange around everybody, and one day Brooke Shields' character gets killed at her first communion at a church. And it comes to this whole idea of who the killer is, and this killer wears this kind of mask and a yellow trench coat, things like that. And it's kind of like a whole mystery of who it is and things like that. But it's a really well done horror film, really good slow build, suspense. And if you like those kind of movies, this is one that you have to check out. So getting on to the actual Blu-ray itself, I love the new artwork they have where you have Alice right there and the knife going into the cake well, not really a cake, but it kind of looks like it. But into the title, you see a little bit of the killer's mask right there. Love that new cover art and the spine. And here's the back of it here. Ton of brand new special features. It looks really nice because they have a brand new 2K scan of the film. It's really nice looking. You have deleted scenes, you have an alternate opening, you have an interview with the director on here. And surprisingly enough, the nephew, I think, of this director is trying to do a remake of this, which I know has been having a lot of problems for many years. He's been trying to get the remake funded, but no one's going into it, so. And I heard that there's still talks of still trying to get that remade, so. And ironically enough, the director of Satan's Playground, actually, is trying to do the remake of this, which I think is interesting. But now you slide it out. Of course, Arrow Video, just like with Scream Factory, they have the option of having alternate cover art. So of course I did that with this one as well. This is the theatrical poster right there of Alice, Sweet Alice. So there you go, you get both covers. I love this cover right here too. So there's the poster itself, the actual Blu-ray. This time, instead of a yellow background, it's a white background. And if you open it up, oh God, I freaking hate this camera. You open it here. If you hear that in the background, that's sirens outside. Of course, they had to do that when I was doing this video. I think it's a fire engine, but hopefully that didn't give it too much background noise on that one. But and it also comes with the poster as well, the poster for the movie, where you can have either the either this poster or the new cover, which is this. But it's a really wonderful release from Arrow Video. Excuse me, this camera is giving me a shit ton of problems today. But wonderful release from Arrow Video. And I can't say much more enough about this release. It's a really great release. And it's a 70s horror film that, there's more sirens in the background. Hopefully that's not a whole lot of background noise for you guys, so I apologize for that. But if you are a big Arrow Video collector, and as far as I know, I think this might be the only Arrow Video release that I have, I think. Because if that is the case, I got to get more of them, because there's a few more that I want to get, like I think Killer Clowns from Outer Space and Cruising with Al Pacino is one of them I want to get. But really great job by Arrow Video giving this a special edition Blu-ray. Considering it was out of print for the longest time, now people can get it more easily now for a pretty good price. I think I got this for like 20 bucks at Monster Mania. Not a bad price at all. And it's a film that I've been wanting to own for a while in my collection. I say it's probably one of my top favorite like horror films from the 70s. And if you want to see a young Brooke Shields well before she was famous and all that stuff, you can go check her out in this movie. So her first feature debut was a slasher film. Oh, kind of a slasher. I mean, it's kind of more of a mystery with with some slasher elements in it. There's creepy characters, like especially like this one guy that lives in the apartment complex and things like that. It's a pretty creepy character, but it's a film that I would highly recommend you check out. So I'm going to stop it right here, but thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. You guys take care.